Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and now we're going to be talking arrows for the next little while. So we wanted to go over some of the new offerings for Easton. This is going to be, I believe, three-part series. Going over the X10 Parallel Pro and then the 5.0s and the FMJ Maxes. So in this video, we're going to be going over the X10 Parallel Pros. Keep it short and sweet for everybody. Thank you for responding to our polls on Instagram to let us know how long the videos should be. The X10 Parallel Pros are a newer offering from Easton. They're about 1 year old, but we wanted to inform you guys a little bit about what actually this arrow is and explain that no, it is not overpriced. The X10 is the winningest arrow in Olympic archery history. And if you look at any of the professional archers that you may watch on YouTube or even the Olympics, Team USA, with Grady and Casey, they're shooting these. They're shooting their respective compound parallel Pro Tours, or they're just shooting the X10s out of their recurves. The X10 Parallel Pro is the revamped version of the Pro Comp, or the Pro Comp Hunt that you may have seen for the last couple of years. And they decided, well, we have the best arrow, why wouldn't we just turn it into the best hunting arrow as well? So the X10s come in this fancy little tube. You get the X10 sticker going across the top there. And they are a componentless arrow. So when you buy these arrows, you get to pick the componentry that goes with them. For me, that's a huge deal because sometimes you like to pick and choose, and especially as we see a lot of you guys coming into the shop and talking to us, you're starting to really get into the kind of nitty-gritty of arrow building. So the X10 is the perfect platform to do that. You are able to run the new match grade half-outs that Easton is offering for 2025. You're able to run the titanium half-outs that have been just a workhorse for the last couple years from Easton. And then you're able to pick between a lot of different knock componentry, knock collars. If you're one of those guys that shoots better than me and you get to shoot really tight groups at 40, 50 yards, you can protect the back end of your arrow so that you're not splitting any carbon and wasting these arrows. Come in intermediate spines. So this one I have here is a 380. So you'll notice a lot of times with X10s and then even on the Pro Comps, they have a little bit more broken up spines. So I personally shoot a 300 spine at a 30-inch draw, 70 pounds with the titanium collar and or the half out and then a 125 grain point. They have 340s, 380s, 400, 420s. The name of the game is getting the most precise arrow for the customer and for the shooter at the end of the day. So Parallel Pros are, I personally think, the most accurate arrow in archery history. And I think that if you're going to want to build a precise hunting arrow, this is going to be the ticket for you. They are a 4mm diameter and they're a complete parallel shaft, hence the name Parallel Pro. So you don't have to worry about barreling or tapering of the other Pro Tours or standard X10s. You are getting a better than 0.001 straightness. That's why these are so special. If you are a guy that likes to spin each one of your arrows to go through, do all of the squaring process, make sure that your broadheads are perfectly aligned, this is the arrow for you. Yes, they do come at a little bit heftier price tag, but it is well worth it in the long run. I have heard people say that they weren't a fan of them durability-wise. I can personally attest to this, and whether you believe this or not, they are one of the most durable arrows I personally have used. I have had arrow impacts at 3D shoots. I have accidentally hit stuff in public range archery targets. Nothing has messed up these arrows. So I think that you can't really go wrong with them. Pair this with a nice 3-fletch of a max stealth or go down to like a hybrid 23, something a little bit smaller if you want more long distance wind resistance. And I don't think you could go wrong with that setup. So please feel free to come down to the shop anytime and we will go over a good X10 Parallel Pro build for you. Plug it into the Archer's Advantage or any other software that you're interested in us using, and we will go through and try to find a good arrow build for you. We always square the ends, chamfer the ends, make sure that everything is the most accurate possible for you with these arrows. So if you're looking for something that is a hard-hitting, long-range arrow, I think the Parallel Pro is going to be a great arrow for you. Feel free to come on in, take a peek at them, or take a peek at them at rossoutdoors.com, and we hope to see you soon.